after spending the day hoping to ambush a wild Eurasian boar, with no luck, and then a wild night hunting with dogs that starts off painfully for the dog handler. We are forced to hunt with only one dog, with no success. So tonight, we bring in the A-team.
Give him a whirl and
Go to it, man.
go to it. Go.
I am Manny Puig. I have spent my whole life learning to survive like Tarzan in the most dangerous and primitive wilderness, where you can be killed or eaten. I have learned the ways of giant, man-eating predators, deadly sharks and reptiles, where every encounter may spell disaster in the savage wild. I've having a really tough time trying to ambush a hog in the daytime, so we're gonna try at night. Tonight we have the A-team. These guys are professional hog hunters that specialize in hunting hogs with dogs. Manny?
Chad.
Frankie?
Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you. So, how are we gonna do this tonight? What's your...
Well, our plans are we're gonna take some cur dogs, original Florida cur dogs here, and we're gonna have them where they find the hog. We're gonna have them bay them up, and then we're gonna walk in with a catch dog, and we're gonna turn this catch dog loose, and we're gonna catch these hogs live. We're gonna tie them up for you. We're gonna go hunt with the wind the way we need to hunt with the wind, so the dogs can smell them, and basically go in here and see what we can do about catching a lot of big hogs. You had a lot of problems during the day. The moon ain't right. There's a lot of different things going on.
See this here?
Yeah.
I got 15-foot range. Good kill accurate range. I mean, so, it ain't like, I was like 30 feet, 40 feet from hogs today, but that's good enough for a bow and arrow or a rifle, but not for this. I had to get really close. Obviously, I picked a very difficult way to hunt hogs. I like the challenge of it, but we need to get some hogs. If I see an opportunity where it's good for me to throw a spear, careful with the dogs, I'll throw a spear. If not, we'll catch them alive and we'll try to spear some. We'll break it up, We have some people that really want some hog meat, some families that are really, they can really use it and need, and it's always good to, remove some hogs and help some people out, and we get to hunt. It's awesome. It's a great idea. Yeah, people always got to eat, so.
Always got to eat. There's nothing wrong with good wild pork either.
No, I eat it myself. Don't get us out.
Love it.
I love it. It's better than domesticated pork.
Yeah. All we have to do is you sit back and enjoy yourself and get in the middle of it.
I'm going to grab.
Yeah, I want you to grab.
I've done that before. I've actually had one run into me at night. I was watching some guy chasing before, and the hog literally ran into me. I ended up getting him in a headlock.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the wrong way to catch one.
Yeah.
But I had no choice. And they go, oh man, he's got it. They went over there and they got the back leg while I had the head,
The dogs we have are really good. If they get too far from us, I have a system that's a tracking system that will tell us where they're at, where they're going, and what they're doing. And basically, once you get the hog down, we can get the dogs off. The only thing we'll have to get off and really have to pull off will be the catch dog. And
our life depends on them dogs.
Absolutely. This is your bay dog, and this is my buddy Chad's dog. This is Copper, and this is Princess. They're about 1.5 year, 2-year-old dogs too. These are the ones that we're going to turn loose that's going to find the hog. This dog here, Butch, is about a 4.5, 5-year-old dog, and that's my catch dog. We have a vest and collar that we're going to put on him. The only time we use him is when they have him bait up and they got him up there. We'll walk in there with him, turn him loose, and boom, it's on.
In other words, he's strictly for combat.
That's it. He is nothing but combat. You'll be able to see with the vest that I have and the combat that's going on. Warren, can you give me that vest? And I'll show you the vest and some of the scars of what this vest has already done and what it's doing. And here's what some of the things, this is what protected him from.
Wow.
These are some of the things, and this is an old one, and I still use it because I've had it for so long.
He's a gladiator.
This
is Shane Mail right here, basically.
Yeah, this is the thing, that this dog's the only one that's ever wore this vest. And these are some of the battle wounds that he went through, and they went through the vest. They've done it all. but he's still been living for 3 years now. Since I've only had him for 3 years, he's almost a 5-year-old dog, and he's just a phenomenal dog.
He's got to be very brave.
He has so much heart, it's unreal. And see, you'll be able to see the heart in these dogs tonight. They don't stop.
They're like your family. I realize that.
They are family.
This
They
is
are
your family and your A-team and everything else.
Absolutely. You know, Chad raised these dogs. Matter of fact, this dog come from Chad too. So we always swap dogs back and forth, and with his dad and us and all of us, and we always do that. We don't ever run out of dogs.
This is a way of life for you guys. You know,
We've been doing it all our life, And
it's super interesting, very high adventure, man.
Oh, it's the adrenaline you get here is probably going to be more exciting than you've ever seen.
Yeah, it ain't like sitting and waiting for hours. This is happening. I know.
Yeah, it's going to be on tonight. It's going to be on.
Frankie and his team prepare the dogs. Butch, the cash dog, will wear a Kevlar vest. It will be Butch's job to physically grab the hog and hold it until I can get to it.
This is like, I can't wait to be able to retire this vest one day and be able to hang it up.
Yeah, it's a museum piece.
Yeah, I mean, I've even got the straps cut off of it, but I still use it.
Frankie, how would he do going after a hog, one of these mean hogs out the vest?
He probably wouldn't be living by now, Manny. He would get cut. These things, this vest covers his main vitals, and plus we put a collar on him too. And he would not be living. He would not live to be a 5-year-old dog that he is right now if it hadn't been for this vest. So this is a very important thing. And you know, back a long time ago, I never used them. It was just a pride thing and a cowboy thing that we wouldn't use them.
It's a later invention, you know.
It was a latter part invention. I never, for the last 2 years, I never used a tracking system. And now I use a tracking system that I never used before. But back then, we used to go through dogs all the time because we didn't have this kind of stuff.
Dog hunting for wild boar in Europe goes back, 1,000 years. Something, but you guys have specialized into this area. And, you guys using the vest, you got it down to a new technique and a science now.
Yep, exactly.
You got radio collars, things that didn't have back then.
And I'll tell you what, the radio collars are a blessing to have. Without them, you can lose a dog where before, years ago, when we didn't have them, you'd have to sit and wait 4 or 5 hours for him to come back if he come back.
And in swamps, you lose them to alligators sometimes. That's
absolutely.
Big danger.
Yes, I've lost a few dogs to alligators and culverts and canals and ponds and everything else. So it's been different. You go ahead and get him up.
You want to put him in that buggy?
Yeah, we go ahead and put him in the buggy. So he's going to be the one that does the catching.
Get up there, Penny.
Y'all got rope in your pockets, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Ropes.
It's in the
lead rope. That's you. One year Butch, man.
Yeah, that's what
Year Butch.
Me and Butch get along good.
So you got rope in your pocket, right?
Yeah, I'll probably get some more here in a minute.
This is our GPS system too that we have. And this right here just basically will tell you the yardage it's at, if it's north, south, east, west, if it's sitting down, if he's treed, if he's bathed, whatever it is that he is, this thing will tell you everything it is. It can go up to anywhere from 2.5 to 3 miles when you track them. I don't think we're going to have that issue tonight, but if we do, we won't have a problem losing our dog. So I say we leave. Manny, don't you think we're ready?
Let's go. I mean, all this talking. Let's go.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. I'm ready. Nose up. Watch how she's doing now. She's starting to pick her nose up already. And once you unclip her, you'll watch what she does. You'll be able to do it. But you can see now, this is what she's trained to do. And I mean, you can see it. You could probably drop her right now, and it wouldn't be long before you find a hawk. So, Manny, you done a lot of dog hunting?
Not as much. I'm more aquatic than I am on land. I've done a lot of water hunting,
right?
Like sharks, alligators. I've done some spear hunting for hogs, and also a lot of rattlesnakes and that kind of stuff.
Wow. this is going to be good then. We're going to hunt this to the right one. That's fine. Let her go. We're starting right here. Unclip the dog. We're hunting to the right. We released our trail dogs, and now we're just waiting on them to see what's going to happen. I'm sitting here looking at my tracking system to see where they're out, and they're a little bit northeast of us, running through here. So we're basically just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with them, see if we can hear them bay, and then once we get them in there to bay, then we'll go to where their bay is and get Manny in there so we can catch this hog and see what happens. So basically right now we're just kind of waiting on the dog to see what's going to happen with him. She's running him. She's right on him. You'll hear there'll be a different tone in the bark. It's about 300 yards northeast of us. So she's kind of looking right out this way. She hadn't got him stalked yet. It's just a matter of time. See?
They're still running them?
Yeah, they're still running him. They're due east of us right now, so they're kind of right behind us over here in this area.
You think it's a very large hog or a very strong hog?
The way he's moving and the way they've stopped him and he's broken run again, it's possibility it's a good hog. Very good hog. So it's just a matter of time. I mean, they're close. It's just they're going to get him stopped here in just a minute.
Ready to move?
No, I got to put her in the middle.
Okay, now they've got him bayed. The hog's he's bayed now. Now we're going to go to him with the dog. Let's go, boys. Y'all ready?
Hey, Ted,
The bay dogs have cornered the first wild hog of the night. We are on the way with our catch dog Butch. This is so exciting
Hear the dog? You hear him?
because these wild hogs are ferocious.
Somebody behind me. Like behind me.
You're good. Come on around. We'll get to him fast as we can. We'll get within as close as we can, and then we're going to get out. We're going to walk that dog to him, Manny. Right. Then we're going to give him a call.
So stay on the left side, I'll stay on the right side.
The dogs have surrounded a wild hog in the palmetto. We moving quickly.
She's right in there. Watch out. Watch out. This hog's right in there.
All right, turn the big dog.
This one we are going to take alive. So I grabbed the hind legs and pinned the hog on its side. While Frankie and his crew move in to control the dogs.
Kneel on his right.
We will bind the hog's feet together so we can safely load it onto the swamp buggy.
What won't you do? Want you to tuck this top leg.
Okay.
Do it like this. You ain't going that bottom leg. You ain't going nowhere. You always grab your back leg right here, buddy. Let go of that front leg. You got your knee in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let go of that. You ain't going nowhere. Bring that hog right there.
Run this.
Hold on. They ain't cut. Put your finger right there, man. All right, what we're gonna do, Manny? We're gonna get up and flip her over, and we're gonna tie the other side too. Okay?
Okay.
Let me get my other rope. Where's my rope? There we go. All right.
Ready?
Yeah, get over there. Get off.
Let me get on the back. Get on the back.
There you go.
Get low and get it right in Manny's face.
There you go. Bring it up real bit so I get up under it. Put your hand back here, man, for me. There you go.
Look along the snout on there. Talk about fast. I just got bit on the thumb.
That's a good eating hog, too.
Oh, yeah.
Real good eating hog.
Hey, a little nip. This is the sow. The boar has a really long tusk. They dig all day long. The wild feral hogs have a longer nose. Domesticated hogs have a shorter nose and a flatter. The wild ones have a flatter head and a longer nose. It's for digging and digging in the dirt. Once they're domesticated ones, they don't have all this hair on them. Their attitude is different, and the snout is the main thing you notice. But the meat on a feral hog like this, this is really, really good meat. Right here, wherever we get this one, it's going to get a really, really good hog to eat. And because it's been fed in the wild, the meat has that much better flavor than it's been raised in a farm.
We got one under our belt. We got a good sow. She's probably 150, 160. Good eating hog, but now what we really want to go for is we want to go find the big boy.
Okay.
And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this one back to the buggy, get it up where it needs to be, get it out of the way, and get these dogs a little bit of water.
Okay.
And let's see about catching another one. What do you think?
Man, this is incredible. What efficiency.
Ain't it?
I've been out here, I tried so hard to get a hog, and I finally got my hands on one.
Yeah. And
I mean,
it's just a matter of 5 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it's much more efficient than walking around with a spear in the woods.
Oh my God, it's the adrenaline, ain't it?
I like my spear hunting, but this is adrenaline, high adventure, and you get results.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's about 11 o'clock right now. We already got a monster sow down, so the night is going good. We're waiting to see if the dogs find another one. We're hoping to find a big boar, but we don't know what they're going to find. That's the mystery of this thing. You have no idea what's going to happen, but I'd love to get a big boar in spirit.
We've got we're in a different location now, so what we're doing, there's a big boar hog that's been staying in this area here, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to give him a whirl and let these dogs try to work it out. There's a lot of sin around here, a lot of sign. If you'll see, there's a lot of sign around here.
The hogs out here?
The dogs have located a wild hog. Here. Following their barks in the moonless night is almost spooky. But we are closing in on them.
We've got a big hog that's got bait up. The other dog got there. It's broken run. We've turned the catch dog loose now. We got to get the catch dog back. This hog is in this vicinity. What's happened, there may have been two of them. One may have went this way, but I'm telling you, the smell of this boar hog's right in this big switchgrass pond right here. So.
And then things get a little confusing. The dogs may have split up, going after different hogs.
Somebody listen to that. Listen. Stop. He's caught.
We're all silent. Just listening to the sounds coming from the dogs.
Okay.
Somewhere ahead of us.
I heard this one grunt.
Is there a dog right there?
Forward to that road. Hank is tree. She ain't going nowhere.
It soon becomes obvious. The dogs are chasing more than one hog.
We're going to have to go back this way now, guys. Come on. We got one tree. We got one bait over this way, so we got to go this way.
So we head to the nearest dog, Hunting like this has you running in one direction after another all night. It's not only high adventure, it's great exercise.
Wow.
All right. Now what we got to do, we're going to have to turn this dog loose.
Okay.
Let him hear him, okay?
Just ahead, the bay dogs have cornered a wild Eurasian boar.
That's a good hog.
It's time to let Butch, the catch dog, do his job. And this time, I will take the boar with my spear.
Got it. Go to him, boy. Go to him, man. Go to him. Go.
Get him back. Good deal. He's there. I got him. You get him off. I got him.
That's what I'm talking about. I got it. Stop it. Get out of there. Hold on. That's why we do it right here, man. This is what it's about.
It's fat. It's going to be good eating that one, believe it or not.
Very well. You see how they had him? She just had him held up right there and he wasn't going nowhere? Then you got to see that dog just catch him right there.
Well, I know you told me get on him quick before he hurts a dog.
Have to.
Ready? Go in. Wow, what an excitement, man. My heart was pumping. I don't know what's happening. Then all of a sudden, Frankie tells me, get ready. The hog is bait. And then when I got the catch dog, and he goes, you got to get in there real quick, so he doesn't hurt the dogs. And I'm like, I'm just rushing in as quick as I can, trying to stick them before, make sure I don't hit one of the dogs and stick them and end this. But man, second hog tonight. This has been an incredible high adventure night. If this ain't savage, if this ain't wild, nothing is. Hunting wild hogs at night with dogs, with professional hog hunters, chasing around at night in the dark, not knowing what's going to happen. You hear the dogs barking, adrenaline pumping. This is an unbelievable adventure. I'll see you next week on Savage Wild.